South Australia by 1 point. Redden has to go against Tuck. The big fellow's got it. Redden and Johnson. Johnson at the bottom of the pack. A free kick, Victoria. Wayne Johnson, who's been swung onto the ball to kick the Vicks into attack. Big Salmon on the lead now, going towards that player out in front of Parker. Salmon can't bring it down. Filkey taps it cleverly. Anderson gets the kick away, back towards Leslie. Leslie can't pick it up. Salmon cleverly. Gary Wilson hooks across, coming in South Australia now. Is Naily Platten, it is. Watch him go. Bradley, a long one up. Kernahan at the back of the pack. Oh, what a mark. Umpire James couldn't see the little effective push. Kernahan has marked the ball. 30 metres out, right in front. Have a look at this. Kernahan stood his ground beautifully. 10th mark. 9th mark, 10th kick. Kernahan from 20 metres. Right in front. That's it. Kernahan's 9th goal. Unbelievable performance by the youngster. At the centre bounce now, and the 50,000 plus roaring their head off. Redden against Madden. Redden's tap away. Naily gets the set. Watch him go. Long handball up towards Platten. Platten will need backup support. Gives it back now to Dwayne Russell. Has a flying shot. High, wide and handsome, and that's out of play on the full.
Gee, Dwayne Russell, I think he was aiming for the golf course on that occasion. Nearly found it too. Neil Curley's in there somewhere. Would be a very concerned gentleman at the moment. So would Alan Jeans. No mark. McIntosh, the handball comes out. Well smothered by Tuck. Tuck is caught. A high tackle. Well, Laurie Archer was pretty close to the action. Michael Tuck's got the free kick. Played reasonably well for the Vicks. This will be his 14th kick. Peter Moore, Greg Phillips, or Victorian player pushed out. Umpire James says play it on, boys. Phillips down. Dacos pushed over. Haven't seen Dacos for a while. The Phillips handball runs out of bounds.
Dacos hurt his knee in that second quarter, Peter, or third quarter. Hasn't been the same player since.
Yes, Ian, you're correct. I recall it now. South Australia leading by 7 points. In front, Redden used the body. Umpire James said illegally. Madden plays it on with the big left foot. Out comes Salmon. In front is Phillips. Oh, he's being paid. Didn't have a lot of it.
Oh, that was a mark, Peter. The crowd don't like it.
Well, we'll have a look at it in replay. I don't think he had a great deal of it. Yes, he did. He had enough of it. Gee, it's great to be able to see things twice, Ian, isn't it? The umpires haven't got that advantage. Kick number 9 for big Paul Salmon. He's kicked 4-2. Oh, he ran in close to the man on the mark. Very close to a big score. It has just snuck through. 5 goals, Paul Salmon. We're past the halfway mark of the last quarter. Mick Redden up very high. Dwayne Russell, strong as they come. Neil Craig ran past the ball. Cunningham, Buckley, here's a go for Victoria. Wayne Johnson, the little dominator, takes off. Kicks long into the teeth of goals. Just touched, in fact, by Filkey, who made great ground. And the score's once again level here at Football Park.
What a game of football. Almost 16 minutes into the final quarter. Parker to boot South Australia back into attack, or back into play. Phillips behind. And the umpire has seen a free kick there, going to Victoria. Gerard Healy, Salmon on the lead. In there is Parker, White getting back as well. Good mark, Victoria. Well taken, Peter Dacos. He used his experience to edge the South Australian underneath the ball. And the Vicks have got a chance now to take the lead. Dacos, kick number 12. Well, that's a shocker going right across the face of goal. And Phillips lets it go out of play, and the penalty free kick. Redden off, Johnson on.
Redden appears to have an injured knee. Johnston making ground now. The play on was to Phillips. Phillips puts it very wide. Anderson in front. Motley breaks through. Back towards Anderson, but Gerard Healy intercepted. Players everywhere at the moment. The handball comes out. Looking for Bernie Evans. Wayne Johnson getting kicks now. Dummies beautifully. Clever footballer. The kick on the way. It's going to bounce just outside the square. hits the umpire, and Victoria now have hit the front. 15-9, South Australia 15-8.
Well, there's players with some socks down now, Peter, but gee, so they ought to. The pace has been unbelievable. A long kick by Parker. Johnson thumped away, back towards the half-forward line. Dacos holding the ball. Robin White, one of the best tacklers in South Australian football, has Motley clear, a little bit slow, getting it away to that player. Looking for it, close to the line. Right there with him is Cunningham. Motley gets the ball away, but too slow, holding the ball. Fine tackle by Jeff Cunningham, and he's got it on the half-back line. Cunningham, not a lot of movement now. Off goes Moore, but Cunningham ducks back, goes other way. It's Madden. Johnson underneath the ball, edged underneath the ball by Madden, and Big Johnson has got the free kick. Oh, Phillips, here's trouble. That's an awful mistake. Hawkins, short, going quickly in to get the ball now is Evans, and he's got it 30 metres out. The second time South Australia has made a mistake going for the short kick across goals, intercepted by Victoria once in the third quarter, and now Bernie Evans has got a chance to kick Victoria 2 kicks clear. 30 metres out. Not a good-looking kick. I think it's just offline. Lucky for South Australia. Not a good kick by Evans. Victoria by 2 points.
Well, there have been 30 goals kicked tonight and only 18 points, so that indicates the players have kicked well, but in fact there have been a lot of easy goals missed. Peter Moore's played a great game for the Vicks. Martin Leslie then should have knocked away. It's easy to say, pretty hard to do though against a man like Peter Moore. Decides to go out very wide. He's found a player, but that's very indirect. Wayne Johnson picking up kicks at will in this last quarter. He's had 5 so far this quarter. 18 for the match. He's a top little player. Kicked a goal in the second quarter. Carlton captain. Taking a lot of time. Oh, he kicked into the man on the mark. That'll be play on. Oh, bad bounce, Max Parker. Salmon got the kick away. In comes Bernie Evans. He's been paid. Didn't go a long way, the ball, but the umpire must have got his tape measure out to measure that one. Bernie Evans has the chance now for Victoria. They lead by 2 points. Evans shouldn't miss from there, and he doesn't. It's just snuck through his first goal. South Australia now have the job in front of them. Russell Johnston against Salmon. Not Salmon, Madden. What a great job he's done. Bradley. Still got plenty of movement in those legs. Out comes Dwayne Russell. Up he goes far too early. Jimmy Jess smashed away. For South Australia, though, clearing on that occasion was Schneebichler. With the run of the ball, Anderson and also Doug Hawkins. And he is covering a lot of ground, Doug Hawkins. He also kicked 2 goals. He's been a valuable player. Left half forward flank for South Australia. Kernahan, number 16. Madden, 23 for Victoria. Madden got it down beautifully towards Buckley. Buckley fell over. The tackle's applied. Platten, with hair flowing, he's been a little tiger for South Australia this evening, and we see another bounce down. Left half forward flank. Kernahan in there. Also Madden. Out of bounds again. We'll see a ball in.
Half forward left flank. Inside the half forward line. South Australia down by 8 points. The moment of truth for the home side. Kernahan and Madden at the back waiting for it. Russell in there. Boss had an airy. Got another kick away. Bradley with the pace. Right there with him is Hawkins close to the line. And the ball has gone out of play once more. On the full, or is it going to... Yes, on the full. And the penalty free kick. Ackley gives it back to a teammate. And it'll be Mark Boss from half-back flank. A long one towards centre wing. Madden up, can't bring it down. Tuck off the fingers to the half-forward line. Wilson, oh, at the back of the pack. Oh, Victoria, watch Dacos bolt now. Heads to the open goal. I think he's missed it. Oh, an incredible miss from one of the most skillful footballers in Australia. No pressure on him at all. And South Australian fans breathe a sigh of relief.
Gee, the Victorians are making similar mistakes to those made by South Australia in the third quarter. In fact, there's a bit of a northerly breeze blowing at the moment to the end to which South Australia is kicking. Platten was tackled. He didn't have the ball. No doubt about Glenn James. When he sees them, he pays them. Motley A lot of pace. Doug Hawkins got plenty too. He had the ball, then dropped it, holding the man. Depends which way you see them, doesn't it? Doug Hawkins, short, inner space there, taking the mark for Victoria is John Kennedy. Been off and on a few times tonight, 15 metres as well. Kennedy will take advantage of that when he goes short. Gerard Healy, socks down. He knows how to kick a goal. Lines him up from a long way out. Robin White just collided with the post. Think of better things to collide with. 10 points in it. South Australia going to the golf course end of Football Park with the aid of a slight breeze. I guess all players out there very tired. Kernahan up early. Bernie Evans got fresh legs. So has Jimmy Jess. He goes short on the outer side of the ground. Peter Moore completely missed it. Greg Phillips kicks it back with the left boot. Russell underneath the ball, but a fine diving mark taken out there by David Ackley. He elects to play it on. Victoria now run it out through Bernie Evans. Back towards centre half back. The pack forms. Jimmy Buckley read it beautifully. He gets the kick into full forward. Max Parker will mark that ball. He'll play it on as well. Motley, South Australia still running. The kick away, not a good one though. Bernie Evans again. Getting a lot of touches. Not a good kick away though, and Grantley Filkey marks it.
Centre half back. 2 goals clear, Victoria. 15 metres. South Australia won a goal and won it quick. Going well now is Motley. Craig has got the football. 10 points the difference. 2 straight kicks. Craig on the lead. Now is Kernahan. Good mark. Gee, the time's ticking away though. Kernahan 35 metres out. 11th mark. 11th kick coming up. Has kicked 9. Heads towards the golf course end. Going for his 10th goal. Ball coming back with boot goal. 10 goals, Stephen Kernahan. Oh, what a finish. Madden against Johnson. Line ball out towards centre wing. Going through quickly now. Anderson up towards full forward. First to recover will be Roberts. Can't get it out. Ackley can. In goes Victoria's Healy. And the umpire will come in and bounce the ball inside South Australia's half-forward line. Time ticking away. Over 3 minutes of time on. Could be into the last minute. The next scoring shot could be the last. A bounce ball. Tap away. Dwayne Russell tries to get through. Tuck can. High back up towards Johnson. Fine mark. McIntosh. Phillips on the lead. Kernahan. With him is Mew. Can't get it back. Quickly in for Victoria is Hawkins.
Hawkins clears it for Victoria. Desperate they are. Wayne Johnson is caught. Cole. Umpire James said that's holding the ball. South Australia still a chance. Trailing by 4 points. Anderson will have to hurry the kick. There must only be seconds left. A huge kick, Anderson. Kernahan under the ball. He couldn't mark it. Play on, says umpire James. The pack forms and we'll see a bounce. 15 metres from the South Australian goal. What an amazing finish. Can Kernahan kick 11? Can any South Australian player score? Kernahan knocked it over the top. Michael Tuck, he's played a great last quarter. Puts it out to Wayne Johnson, and what a quarter of football he's played.
Johnson will slow the play down. Time is on Victoria's side. 19 kicks. Johnson, a long one towards centre wing. Working for it is Phillips and Moore. Moore comes out with it. Victoria going to attack. Up towards the half-forward line. Wilson and Motley. Motley comes away with the ball. Quickly in Cunningham. The bounce will decide. McKinnon, Leslie over the top. The ball in Victoria's attacking area. Time running out, 29 minutes gone. South Australia down by 4. What a game of football. Crowd silent when Victoria attack. Moore, Johnson breaking his way through for Victoria. Smothered off the boot. Stacks on the mill. Another bounce down by umpire Argent.
Well, we're past the 29-minute mark. South Australia 4 points down. It's been a top game of football. A big crowd, in excess of 50,000 people have loved every minute of it. Out it comes to Gerard Healy. Here's a chance, Bernie Evans. Hooks it around the body. Paul Salmon underneath the ball. The siren's gone. The mark will not be paid. What a great spectacle here at Football Park. Victoria 16-12 have defeated South Australia 16-8.